Today we're going to be using a really cool product by Tag Body Art. It's a split cake in the color Carnival. It's specifically a wax-based formula that glows under a black light. It has really good coverage and doesn't really crack, so it's kind of perfect for this look. Using the yellow in the palette, etch out the eye area of the Oogie Boogie Man. Just basically go around in a pear shape around your eye socket. It doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to fill this in with black later. Now mark in the top of his head and his cheeks by following the shape of kind of like, I don't know, what, an ice cream cone? Oh, maybe not the cone part, more like the swirl. Yeah, like that. Now, Oogie Boogie has a very wide gaping mouth, so we are going to mimic that and the shape by taking our brush and dragging it along the top of our lip and bring it halfway down through your neck. This whole inside area is actually going to be filled in with black. So again, doesn't have to be perfect. Now draw in his cute little stumpy arms and fill it completely in. At some point I did have to turn and use my other hand to paint, which I will admit is a bit more difficult, but if you go nice and slow, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, for the burlap effect, you want to go to your local craft store and get a piece of fabric that is slightly raised and has a crosshatch pattern. You can then put a little bit of water in your black paint and start stamping. Then you can just repeat this process and cover all of the yellow. Now go ahead and fill in the eye area with black and then mark in the forehead, referencing once again the ice cream cone. Dang it, not cone. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Fill in the rest of the mouth area with black. Switching over to black eyeshadow, we are going to use this to set the eyes and use it anywhere where we want a shadow casted on the face. This is going to be above the eyebrow area, under the swirl, under the eyes, the cheekbones, and the mouth. Don't forget to mark in his mouth lines as well. Use a fine tip brush for the small lines and stitching detail, and then a larger brush for the bigger ones. So here is where the blue and the pink colors are going to come in from that split cake. Oogie Boogie's body is filled with bugs, and we are going to create a tear with them coming out. Alternate between the blue and pink, making worm shapes, and then completely color them in. I made a couple of striped ones just to kind of change it up a little bit. Now use black to paint around the worms and make the tear points along with the details. Use black eyeshadow once again for any of the shading, and then mark in a few of the stitches as well. Now you can focus on painting the arms. When it comes to the shape of his arm and the stitching placement, it is easiest to look up a picture of Oogie Boogie Man. That way you'll know where the placement goes instead of having to guess. Back to the final bit of shading, etch in his teeth, the chest area, and anywhere else we want to create some depth. Paint the rest of your arms black and you are good to go. Alright, here is the final Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie Boogie Man paint illusion. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. You can find me at Bengal on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.